Welcome back everybody, I'm Jaran Khabi, your host, and today I'm going to react to a video called Street Hawk, a show that never got a chance. Now for new updates and content you can visit the links in the description down below, and let's get started. Enjoy.
In the 1980s, as audiences craved futuristic technology and adrenaline-fueled adventures, one show dared to bring the excitement of high-speed motorcycle chases into our living room. Let's rev up our engines and explore the origin story of Street Hawk.
Oh, I love this series.
Street Hawk was conceived by Paul M. Balouse and Robert Wolterstorff, who were inspired by the success of other iconic 1980s action series like Knight Rider and Airwolf. These shows featured advanced, often superpowered vehicles like Kit and the Lady from Airwolf, which enthralled audiences with futuristic technology paired with exciting action sequences. The core idea for Street Hawk came from the desire to create a similarly high-tech vehicle, but a motorcycle, which would add speed and a unique maneuverability that wasn't present in other contemporary series. The motorcycle itself was intended to be a character in its own right, representing the peak of technological advancement. Balouse and Wolterstorff imagined it as the ultimate urban crime-fighting machine, a sleek, turbocharged vehicle that could move through the city streets like no other.
2, 1.
The plot of Street Hawk revolves around Jesse Mack, played by Rex Smith, a police officer and former amateur dirt bike racer who suffers a career-altering knee injury. His injury relegates him to a dull desk job in police public relations, but his skills don't go unnoticed. He's recruited by federal agent and scientist Norman Tuttle, played by Joe Regal Buto, to become the test pilot for a secret government project known as Street Hawk. This project revolves around a prototype all-terrain combat motorcycle equipped with advanced weapons and a unique hyper-thrust function, allowing it to reach speeds of up to 300 miles per hour. With his new role, Mock leads a double life, working a mundane police job by day and by night, donning a black helmet to fight crime as the vigilante known as Street Hawk. A crucial element in the development of Street Hawk was the design of the motorcycle itself. The team needed a bike that would look futuristic, menacing, and capable of high-performance stunts. For the pilot episode, the production used modified 1983 Honda XL500 trail bikes. These were later replaced with Honda XR500s for the series. The modifications also gave the bike a distinctive, almost sci-fi look, with its unique black finish, flashy trim, and a myriad of onboard gadgets like laser cannons and machine guns. Street Hawk's ability to ride at immense speeds, execute dangerous maneuvers, and take impressive jumps all added to the thrilling sense of action.
The man, the machine, Street Hawk.
The pilot episode, directed by Virgil W. Vogel, was produced as a feature-length movie that introduced viewers to the core characters, the amazing motorcycle, and the high stakes of vigilante crime fighting. Notably, the pilot featured Christopher Lloyd as a villainous drug lord, showcasing the quality of the guest stars brought in to generate initial interest in the series. Lloyd's appearance came just before his major breakthrough in Back to the Future, adding a bit of serendipity to the show's legacy. The pilot was well received and set the tone for the series, mixing crime drama with high-tech action. The soundtrack of Street Hawk, composed by the German electronic music group Tangerine Dream, became one of the series' most memorable elements. Their music, particularly the theme song Le Parc, captured the sleek, high-energy essence of the show and has remained popular among fans. The electronic vibe provided a sense of futuristic speed, perfectly accompanying the motorcycle's dramatic action sequences.
Oh, love this.
Street Hawk premiered in January 1985, but it faced several significant challenges that ultimately led to its cancellation. Firstly, it lost its original primetime slot due to unexpected competition from another show. When it finally did air, it found itself up against Dallas, which at the time was a ratings juggernaut in the United States. The decision to pit a fledgling series against one of the most popular shows in America proved to be disastrous. Despite decent ratings and a warm reception in international markets like the UK, Brazil, and India, the show couldn't sustain a strong enough viewership in its home country. Financial constraints also contributed to the show's downfall. The cost of maintaining the high level of production, especially involving multiple stunt motorcycles and complex action sequences, was significant. The competition, combined with the inability to consistently produce episodes that matched the excitement and production quality of the pilot, eventually led to the show's cancellation after only 13 episodes.
Norman, where'd they go? We lost them. Come on in.
Critically, Street Hawk often drew comparisons to Knight Rider. While Knight Rider had KITT, an artificial intelligent car with a distinct personality, Street Hawk was a purely mechanical marvel, lacking the conversational appeal that made KITT such a beloved character. This led some critics to argue that the show lacked depth, relying too heavily on motorcycle stunts and not enough on compelling character interaction. Rex Smith's portrayal of Jesse Mack was viewed positively for his charisma and relatable qualities, but some felt the character didn't exude enough of a dangerous edge to distinguish him as a vigilante. Interestingly, the creators have since commented that George Clooney, who had a guest appearance in one of the early episodes, might have brought the necessary star power to boost the show's appeal had he been cast as the lead. Despite its brief run, Street Hawk left a lasting impression on its fans and garnered a cult following. This was especially true in countries outside of the United States, where it was marketed as Moto Laser. Merchandise, including toy replicas of the motorcycle, comic books, and video cassettes, helped cement the show's presence even after it went off the air. While it failed to achieve the iconic status of Knight Rider or Airwolf, it found a niche with viewers who were captivated by the idea of a lone hero using advanced technology to fight crime. Over the years, reruns of Street Hawk continued to introduce the series to new audiences, keeping the memory of the show alive.
So that was Street Talk, a show that never got a chance. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It is sad to see that only 13 episodes of Street Talk was produced. I mean, as the narrator said, it went up against Dallas, which is an absolute juggernaut of a show. And I can understand that production cost was very high, but I wish they could have pushed for 20 episodes. That would have made more sense. But you know, it is what it is. I absolutely love the pilot episode and the adjuster, and those are my two favorite episodes. And a word of wisdom for today. Hyperthrust, clear and counting. Have a blessed day further, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.